Hello, hello, hello again. I'm back with this is the same book, the Emerald Tablets, in the Holy Megillah, the Nazarene Bible of the Essene Way. We're I would like to say we're halfway through, but we're not. We're at Axiom 8. Some of them are really long and some of them are pretty short. So I don't know how many videos it's going to take to finish them out. But here we are in Axiom 8 of the Golden Dragon. Okay. To be everywhere first, be nowhere. Only in or as close to in as possible without dropping your body. The still zero of non-position, can you simultaneously be aware of all positions. Only then can you recognize healthy positions from unhealthy positions. Only then can you teach healthy positions to those suffering the consequences of unhealthy positions. This is the purpose of compassionate love and merciful kindness in worlds of form. That is the purpose of Christ, and that is the purpose of the Nazarene religion of the Essene Way. Okay, Hermon's commentary on Axiom 8. Be centered in zero, or more precisely, though less poetic, approach that ultimate centeredness of still zero to whatever degree is possible and appropriate without dropping your body, so that you are not stuck in the trap of defending a particular position in space and time without appropriate awareness of other possible positions and their relative degrees of holistic health. The zero is the Sabbath rest from which stems all the motions and numbers and positions of universal form. It is experienced as closely as it can be experienced. It's experienced as closely as it can be experienced while embodied in deep meditation. In this experience of relative non-position that accompanies this near approach to ultimate centeredness in still zero, you are freed from the mindset of defending any particular position in form, feeling yourself to be the center and circumference of all positions. Yah, only when not stuck in your own particular position are you free to notice the wide variety of possible positions and free to notice that some positions in form are more healthy and happy than others. From appropriate relative stillness, spiral up into healthy motion by assuming a healthy position in form so as to serve universal love in form as spirit, dancing with nature. Upon deep contemplation, it becomes clear that still zero spirit, Yah, enables this dance of positions in pulsating vibrational forms. It originates as womb of original incubation, universal cauldron, and always interfaces with all points and all lines of positional form. The spiral dance of motion, unfolding numbers, centers as spirit, Yah, inner space, and surrounds as ultimate circumference. Every wave of motion that steps, spins, manifests out of stillness into universal form. The healthiest position in form that I have experienced is called the Nazarene religion of the Essene Way. Again and again, cycle after cycle, I step back into form from zero after a timeless period of Sabbath rest, so as to practice and thereby teach this Essene Way to those experience the pain of less healthy, less happy positions. But do not think that I do not cherish Sabbath rest. Night and day are two sides of but one coin. That coin is spiritual gold. But understand this, when you are in human incarnation on a planet, you are experiencing form as a spirit dancing with nature. When appropriate, you will each return to Sabbath rest in still zero. Those Two alternating cycles of stillness and motion can be viewed together as a whole cycle dance consisting of stillness and motion. So, in that sense, even stillness can be considered to be an equal partner in the dance. Notice that the interplay between stillness and motion is not the same interplay as between Shemesh and Shemayah. Since Shemesh, masculine principle, and Shemayah, feminine principle, are dancing together in motion, each being centered, crowned, circumference by still zero. Though not the same thing, the similarity between the alternating cyclic interplay between stillness and motion and the alternating cyclic interplay between Shemesh and Shemayah is that both those pairing of apparent opposites or polarities are example of the universal principle of alternating cycles, that is, rhythm. Whereas the cyclic interplay, the rhythm between unmanifested still zero and manifested numbers can be symbolized as 01, 02, 03. The cyclic interplay between Shemesh and Shemayah can be symbolized as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each pairing of this letter sequence being a pairing of an odd and even number. Both of the num both of both of the above examples of numerical symbols include the idea of ultimate expansion in rhythm. If we are not including the idea of ultimate expansion in the given symbols, then we can symbolize the cyclic interplay between unmanifested still zero and manifested numbers as 01, 01, 01, and can symbolize the cyclic interplay between Shemesh, masculine, and Shemayah, feminine, as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This all relates to the divine heartbeat. Each two-unit pairing of each of the four sequences just given can be thought of as being similar to the beating of the human heart. Boom, 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 boom. The similarity between the divine heartbeat and the human heartbeat is the one of endless examples of our maxiom, as above, so below, throughout the oneness that is universal all. Axiom 9 of the Golden Dragon, to hold and communicate and thus advance the position of universal love and wisdom relative to one's current stage of spiritual unfoldment is white magic. To do that as an initiate of the Nazarene religion of the Essene Way is to be a practitioner of Nazarene white magic. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 9. Our degree of manifestation of goodness expands as we evolve spiritually. Thus it is said, live up to that light you have, and greater light will be revealed. That is the way of spiritual unfoldment. The process of unfolding into the bliss of divine goodness in highest love is also called the unfolding of the golden lotus. At the heart of that golden flower of infinite petals is a great heart. The green emerald is a symbol of the green heart, spirit dancing with nature in supernal love. Axiom 10 of the Golden Dragon. Because the mental plane of numbers, divine mind, and the emotional plane of feelings, divine heart, are both crowned by Yah to form a holy trinity. The wizard performs white magic in the same manner as that holy trinity, by the marriage of divine mind and divine heart, with the nod of wisdom to love. This is yet another example of the maxiom, as above, so below. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 10. The principle of as above and so below is applicable in countless ways to various aspects of life. Look for it in everything you do, and in all that surrounds you. You will likely find it. Axiom 11 of the Golden Dragon. When you reach into Ayin Sof of the realm of all potential and pull something into manifestation, you perform magic. Your magic is as white as that which you conjure. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 11. Guys, sorry about the beeping. They're doing something outside. Oh, they're going to be doing it for a while. Okay. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 11. As above, so below. Ein Sof is within Yah, and also within you. Ein Sof is the inner cauldron from which potential manifestations emerge into actual manifestations. Ein Sof is the magical hat of the real magician. Your magical intentions expressed by your willpower are as white or black or gray as they actually are, which is always relative to your current level of spiritual evolution. The higher you ascend on the spiritual ladder of being, the wider your conjurations from the inner cauldron into manifestation will become. Axiom 12 of the Golden Dragon. The inner cauldron is Ein Sof within Yah, within you. From this cauldron, potential manifestations emerge as actual manifestations. That which emerges from the cauldron within is your magic. When conjuration of white magic makes use of natural elements of the domain we call green magic, that is green wizardry in white magic. Green wizardry in white magic. Green wizardry in white magic is the common practice of green wizards of the white robes. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 12. Not every act of white magic involves the use of natural elements associated with green magic, natural magic, but some do. Those acts of white magic that involve the means of green magic are the instances of green wizardry in white magic. Nazarene wizardry is not limited to green magic, but includes it to the degree that it is considered a common practice of Nazarene wizards and wizardess. A Nazarene wizard that does not use much green magic would be uncommon. Green magic includes living progressively more like the elephant of the forest meadows. Your very lifestyle becomes a conjuration of green wizardry in white magic. Nazarene wizards aspire to be elf friends. All right, we're at Axiom 13 of the Golden Dragon. As you sow, so shall you reap, tempered by mercy. This is the cause and effect in the land of love. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 13. White wizards choose by their own free will to live in and thus co-conjure the land of love, the heavenly realms enjoyed by heavenly beings of the nod of wisdom to love. On earth, that lifestyle is well exemplified by the elephant of the forest meadows and their Nazarene green wizard friends, called elf friends. A primary characteristic of that lifestyle is the progressive cultivation of natural paradises called Edens. When not on the road, Nazarene wizards transform their personal living places into expressions of the land of love. When on the road, Nazarene wizards are representative of the land of love. They carry that land wherever they walk within them, expressing it without. Even when incarnated in a contested world like this one, we live in heaven within, the land of love. That is our heavenly heart, full consciousness, helping Eden within to be expressed without, embracing justice that gives the edge to mercy. Cause and effect, justice will not be mocked, but in highest wisdom, justice gives the nod to love. That nod is a movement, the movement of unlimited love that includes unlimited universal salvation. Any other form of love would be limited. Any other form of salvation would be limited. The land of love is unlimited, but expresses itself appropriately at each level of the cosmic school system. Cause and effect, divine justice is real, but it wisely serves divine love. Axiom 14 of the Golden Dragon. Cause and effects turns out to be so important that the white wizard pays it great attention. We know what we put out comes back to us. What goes around comes around. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 14. A wizardess as wizardess Gilgala puts it, you cause effect and experience the repercussions. Wow. You cause effects and experience the repercussions. White magic conjures good repercussions, good being understood in the light of the ultimate victory of universal love and wisdom in progressive spiritual evolution. We are talking about spiritual alchemy via Essene yoga. The highest Nazarean yogis are the same people as the highest Nazarean wizards. Axiom 15 of the Golden Dragon. Forgiveness turns out to be so important that the white wizard pays it great attention. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 15. We know that forgiveness is likened to spiritual ascension, holistic wellness, and inner peace. Our inner peace gives birth to the outer peace, that is Eden peace. We call Gan Shalom, Garden of Peace, the abode progressively conjured by Elephim and elf friends wherever they live. Axiom 16 of the Golden Dragon. Tolerance turns out to be so important that the white wizard pays it great attention. Without a healthy dose of holy tolerance, the world would be constantly at war. Okay? Hermon's commentary on Axiom 16. Without a healthy dose of holy tolerance, we are brittle and unpleasant to be around. This does not mean that we tolerate in such a way as to fail to respond appropriately to evil or ignorance. Rather, it means that we tolerate other viewpoints and lifestyles even while holding and expressing our highest light. Axiom 17 of the Golden Dragon. The white wizard embraces spiritual practices that enhance the whiteness of his or her wizardry. That is why Nazarene white wizards are the most dedicated practitioners of Nazarene yoga, the yoga of the tree of life. Yoga is the means by which we enhance our practice of white magic by advancing our degree of spiritual ascension in spiritual gold. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 17. As we ascend the ladder of being, our relative degree of goodness rises correspondingly, and our magical conjurations become kinder and kinder, whiter and whiter. Okay. Axiom 18. Notice, study, and harmonize with the principles of rhythm within and around you. Hermon's commentary on Axiom 18. Then you will truly see the spirals that are expressed in natural cycles, the wheels within wheels, epitomized by the cycles and seasons within and around, given the appearance of times, but in fact, being the ripening of universal goodness in eternal now. I think I'm going to stop here. Let's do this. Axiom 19 of the Golden Dragon. The principle of polarity is unity. Unity is one aspect of the principle of diversity within unity. It's commentary on Axiom 19. As stated, it is one aspect. It is not the only aspect. Axiom 20 of the Golden Dragon. Perhaps the most significant of the many polarities within unity is that expressed by sexual gender. Its commentary on Axiom 20. Everything in the realm of positions and times is of masculine and feminine spin, and each is within the other to almost equal degree. A bit of tilting in one direction, spin, is required there to be motion. The motivating power of the all, including all positions and times, is the supernal motion of that, is the nod of masculine wisdom to feminine love, the reach of him towards her and the reach of her towards him, making love forever as an alternating spiral double helix, him spinning around her, her spinning around him, which is the creative way of sexuality, the means of fulfillment of the creative wish. Yah, still zero, is neither masculine nor feminine, but is the crown and the source of each. Okay, we're going to stop here and I'm going to do 21 on the next video. I'm also going to post this here. Long before its modern linkage with DNA, the double helix was studied in Nasarean Sacred geometry, where it was linked with the spiral movement of the feminine principle, Shemayah, yin, and the masculine principle, Shemesh, yang, around each other and each also around an inner still zero that is always both centered and circumference of the expanding all that emerges into manifested beings from the unmanifested being that is the still center or Yah. Even if modern physics were to prove that our universe does not eternally expand, that does not mean that our universe could not birth other universes created in that image and likeness ad infinitum, which is obviously ultimately expansive. Likewise, if science were to prove that a period of expansion is followed by contraction, that would not mean that there could not be another even greater expansion that follows each half cycle of contraction. I'll post that on the video. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know, we got about 20 more to go before this one is over. Before this this is just the first scroll. I think there's 3 scrolls that are connected with the emerald tablets. So we're going to see how far we can get with this. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.